He wasn't cheating on me. He would, worship what I walked on. He was that, but he was too corny for me. Like,
mess with the chick that like you, not the one you like. The one you like, you're gonna accept all kind of stuff out of it.
He wasn't cheating on me. He would, worship what I walked on. He was that, but he was too corny for me. Like, tell me sit down. Tell me stop going out.
God.
Don't put your hands on me, but put your foot down. Like, every time I want to go out, I can go out. Anytime I want to, I can, whatever, do it.
How did it get that far?
If they don't drop a bomb from that.
How did it get that far for you ain't just learned he was corny when you married him.
Right. Did you marry him and he was corny?
I did, because I had a son and I wanted him to have a family, and I don't have a family. It's just been my mama, my brother, my sister, and just my strong
that his
guy.
son?
I'm sorry, this up.
Was that his son?
Yes, right. Yes.
Well, I'm saying,
No.
I'm gonna tell you why it's fucked up.
Yes, hold up. Yes,
Oh, so you had
One mic.
So I was a good wife. I came to bed with the lingerie on, danced and freaky shit, and that shit for me. I don't think I ever want to be married again, but the that with the married men, I feel you guys. So they come home angry as shit, mad because they gotta take care of kids, mad because your wife, in the house, you want to look at porn, you want to play video games, you want to do all that little childish shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel the women that are married, and I feel the women that are side, because at the end of the day, he want to be with you, but he can't be with you because he got kids with this. And then you make him happy.
You hear what you're saying?
What am I saying?
This is why niggas dog women. Yeah, you just destroyed a good man.
I'm a little baffled. Okay, I'm a little bit baffled, and there's no way to start this conversation off besides starting, in the beginning. We might have to pause and play this because there's just too much stuff that was said, that this woman said in this video for us to not, draw this video all the way back. Okay, we're gonna have to bring it back because, first off, the first thing that this woman said was right here.
He wasn't cheating on me. He would, worship what I walked on. He was that.
He worshipped what I walked on. So I'm assuming that she's talking about the phrase, he worshipped the ground that I walked on. You see, when I did a reaction video to a man who was a PIMP certified real deal, okay? And I explained in the video why it would behoove men to be with women who were more interested in them than they were in the woman. Women were in an outrage.
Mess with the chick that like you, not the one you like. The one you like, you're gonna accept all kind of stuff out of it.
Oh, that's not true. Oh, that's not, that's not what I've been told. I've always been told that a man should love you more. No, these are the reasons why it makes more sense for a relationship for both the woman and the man if a woman is more interested, not saying the entire time, but definitely at first in the man than the man is to the woman. Because it saves the time for all of this mischief. Okay? All this foolishness. She had a man who, quote unquote, worshipped the ground that she walked on. And she thought from the beginning of time that this man was corny. Okay? Let's just listen very keenly.
But he was too corny for me. Like, tell me sit down. Tell me stop going out.
God.
Don't put your hands on me, but put your foot down. Like, every time I want to go out, I can go out. Anytime I want to, I can, whatever, do it.
How did it get that far?
If they don't drop a bomb from that.
How did it get that far for you ain't just learned he was corny when you married him.
Right.
Did you marry him and he was corny?
I did, because I had a son and I wanted him to have a family. And
this woman married this man. No, this woman got pregnant by this man, procreated with him, walked down the aisle, married this man, and internally knew that she never liked him like that. Knew that she was not attracted to him. Knew that he was not her top draft pick. Knew that. And these are some of the devious and mischievous ways that women don't like this stuff exposed, because they like to make it seem as though men are the only ones who are toxic. Men are the only ones who can, do things wrong or break hearts or be mischievous. Like they like to make it seem that women are just so perfect, without spot, without wrinkle, can do no wrong in any kind of situation. They don't like the toxic behavior exposed. Because I hate to break it, but this woman is not one in a million with her thought process. Okay, there's a lot of women who think this way. They will get into a situation with a man who they do not like for real, who they're not so interested in, who they think is lame, who they think is corny, but go all the way in the situation for, I wanted my child to have a family, or, I wanted this, or, I wanted that. If you thought that he was not so interesting, how did you end up pregnant? How did you end up pregnant? Because that was the first step. This is wild. This is wild. And I hate to say it again, but there's a lot of women who think this way. There's a lot of women who are in relationships right now with men who are not their first pick. Maybe they can't get with their first pick because their first pick has moved on and is in a relationship. Maybe, whatever kind of situation. But there are a lot of women who are, quote unquote, in relationships where they're not extremely enthused about their partner and are running amok. They are.
I don't have a family. It's just been my mama, my brother, my sister, and just my strong
that his
ass.
son?
I'm sorry, this up.
Was that his son?
Yes. Right. Yes.
Wow, that's it.
No.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Yes. Hold up. Yes.
So you had to
One mic.
So I was a good wife. I came to bed with the lingerie on, danced and freaky shit, and that shit for me. I don't think I ever want to be married again. But
okay, labeling and saying that you are a good wife, knowing that you thought that your husband was corny, knowing that you never wanted to be with this man, knowing that you obviously did not have any respect for this man because you were raised by your strong, independent, I could do bad all by myself mama. No offense, I'm just going off of everything that she said, but knowing that you didn't genuinely have, certain interests or see yourself together for the long haul with this man, but labeling yourself a good wife because you wear lingerie and do certain things in the bedroom is diabolical. Okay, that's wild. Saying you could easily say that you were down for certain things or you tried to keep things spicy in the relationship, cool, but labeling the entire title of good wife after you just laid out this whole situation of how all kinds of things is wild. Now let me say this. There are women, it is a fact that women want to be in a relationship with a man who is a strong leader, right? They do want somebody who is going to direct them, who's going to lead them, who's going to guide them, who is going to, expose them to themselves, check them. That's what they say. They say they want that. But this video, in my opinion, just goes to show that if you listen to the majority of women, a lot of women do not know the qualities of a good man, and they do not know exactly what they want, which is why you have to understand the nature of women instead of listening to all the words that come out of their mouth. Because all over social media, the man that she said she has is the man that all these women claim that they want. But then they get with that man who allows them the freedom, allows them to do whatever it is that they want to do, allows them to be, the full woman that they want to be. And then they're upset with that too. At what point are we going to look and say that the women who are creating these issues are actually the problem? At what point are we going to say that?
With the married men, I feel you guys. So they come home angry as shit. Mad because you got to take care of kids. Mad because your wife, in the house. You want to look at, you want to play video games. You want to do all that little childish shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel the women that are married. And I feel the women that are side. Because at the end of the day, he want to be with you. But he can't be with you because he got kids with the bitch. And then you make him happy.
Do you hear what you're saying?
What am I saying?
This is why niggas dog women. Yeah, you just destroyed a good man.
The only reason why she's talking about how, she understands the life of a side chick and how she understands because that guy wants to be with her and, he really doesn't want to be with his family and she completely understands that. The only reason why she has that perspective is because it's very telling that when she was in that relationship where she thought this guy was corny, either she was in situations where she had somebody on the side or she wanted to. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why she could have this epiphany of understanding of the other side, or what men endure, because she was in that, and that's exactly what she wanted to do. What's very weird to me is that a lot of these women, again, they say that they want this man. They want this man that, not going to check them, that understands them, that lets them be free, lets them do whatever it is that they want to do, doesn't, keep tabs on them, doesn't rule over them, not somebody that's going to ask what they bring to the table, and not a man that doesn't want submission. They say they want this man on paper. Then they get into a relationship with this man, can't stand him. Okay, just when he walks in the room, they're annoyed by this man. Eventually, they end up going into certain toxic situations. And then after all the toxic situations subside, then they want to go back to this man. After they got, 3, 4, 5 kids. Because he's the good guy. He's the cleanup man. Oh, he's the good guy. He'll be a good stepdaddy because, he don't have so much criteria to live by. Hence why it's vital for men to respect themselves. Because nobody can walk in and just disrespect you, do whatever they want to do, because you have a standard. That's what's important. You see, when men have standards, if women don't want to, get on the same page and they don't want to agree, cool, keep it pushing. Because it's a guarantee that if you, even add an ounce of being a pushover or a doormat or worshiping them, that they will take full advantage of that, run all over you, and then leave you high and dry with child support payments. Even more than them saying that, she destroyed a good man, she destroyed a family unit. She did. And listen, her not wanting to be with this man and letting him know and walking away, that's the best thing you could do. Okay? That is the absolute best thing you could do. I noticed that she said, that these men come home miserable because their wife is there and they don't want to be there. No, the only reason why you had that perspective is because your man was in a relationship with a woman who did not respect him, honor him, or want to truly be with him. So if he had a miserable attitude, that is a direct reflection of how you were treating him in the relationship and how he felt when he came home. There are men who are in relationships and who are in marriages who have no problem going home, being up under their wife because of the way that she honors him and loves him and esteems him. Again, I have to say that, if somebody does not want to be with somebody, it is very vital to let that person go and be free so that they can be with somebody else who will love, cherish, and appreciate them, respect them, and give them the honor that they deserve so that that man is not walking around miserable. I completely respect that. However, we have to rewind the tape. She got pregnant by this man to create a family unit because she did not have one. However, she was not truly interested in this man. She thought he was lame. She thought he was corny. She thought he was a loser and decided to still walk down the aisle with this man. Commit. And again, the focal point is always that men are so mischievous. Men, I'll choose a bear. I'm afraid of men. There's always all this rhetoric about men. I'm glad that people are talking up and women are starting to expose certain of the, toxic traits and toxic behaviors so that when men are saying, they want to go overseas or passport bros or they don't want to be married, or when men are in relationships with women for a long time and they want to vet them properly to make sure they're making the right decision, that all these things come up to understand why all of their thought processes about the situation and about marriage are very valid. Because I'm sure he thought that she was head over heels for him. Most men don't ask or propose to a woman unless they know for sure that woman going to say yes. That's all I'm going to say. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.